Voices of English Literature, Episode 1, Geoffrey Chaucer, the father of English poetry. Did you know that English, the global language we speak today, was once dismissed as too rough for serious writing? It took one man to change that perception and elevate English into a literary language. Imagine a bustling road in medieval England. Merchants, knights, and pilgrims walk side by side, each with a story to tell. Now picture someone capturing their voices, not in Latin, not in French, but in English, the language of everyday people. And here's the twist. That man wasn't a famous king or a lofty scholar, but a London customs officer who had also been a soldier and a diplomat. His name was Geoffrey Chaucer, the writer who would become known as the father of English literature. Today we turn to Geoffrey Chaucer, often called the father of English literature. He lived in the 14th century during a time of political turmoil, social change, and the devastation of the Black Death. Born around 1343 in London into a family of merchants, Chaucer gained access to the royal court and received a broad education that shaped his career. Chaucer served in many roles throughout his life: page, soldier, diplomat, and customs officer. His journeys to France and Italy exposed him to leading authors such as Dante, Petrarch, and Boccaccio, whose work strongly influenced him. Yet unlike many writers of his time who wrote in Latin or French, Chaucer chose Middle English, making literature accessible to the common people. His first major poem, The Book of the Duchess, 1368, was an elegy for Blanche of Lancaster, blending dream vision with personal grief. He continued experimenting with allegory and courtly tradition in works like The Parliament of Fowls and Troilus and Crusade, combining romance, irony, and psychological depth. Chaucer's crowning achievement is the Canterbury Tales. Written in the 1380s and 1390s, it paints a vivid portrait of medieval English society, a diverse group of pilgrims, knights, merchants, millers, and prioresses travel together and share stories. Through humor, satire, and realism, Chaucer entertained his readers while also critiquing corruption in church and society. But the true masterpiece of the Canterbury Tales lies in its prologue. Here, Chaucer introduces a vivid cross-section of medieval society: knights, merchants, millers, prioresses, each drawn with humor, satire, and realism. This unique framework not only sets the stage for their stories, but also makes the work a timeless social portrait. The Knight's Tale tells of honor, chivalry, and noble rivalry, an idealized vision of medieval courtly life. The Merchant's Tale satirizes greed and marriage contracts, revealing the calculating side of wealth and commerce. The Miller's Tale is bawdy and comic, mocking lust, foolishness, and the rough humor of everyday folk. The Prioress's Tale blends devotion with sentimentality, reflecting both the gentility and the contradictions of religious life. Together, these tales show Chaucer's genius, capturing every layer of medieval society, from noble knights to humble millers. Chaucer died in 1400 and was buried in Westminster Abbey, the first writer interred in what became Poets' Corner. His influence was immense. He legitimized English as a literary language, broadened the range of narrative voices, and inspired generations of writers, from Shakespeare to the present day. In sum, Geoffrey Chaucer transformed the English language into a vehicle for poetry, storytelling, and social critique. His works remain both a window into medieval life and a cornerstone of world literature. Chaucer gave English literature its first great voice. But the stage was set for someone even greater, an author who would turn English drama into a universal art. His name? William Shakespeare. If Chaucer sparked your curiosity, you'll love what's coming next. Stay connected to keep exploring the voices that shaped English literature.